I'm in the math club, the Latin club, and the physics club.
He's so cute.
When have you ever gotten laid?
I've laid lots of times. She lives in Canada.
What I did to get in here?
Tell us.
I taped Larry Lester's buns together. I did it for my old man.
Wow.
I tortured this poor kid because I wanted him to think that I was cool.
What's up, people? We're checking out Breakfast Club today. Recently I put up online that I'm watching this, and one of y'all said in the comments, Frank about to watch the whitest movie ever. And man, we're here. I found this movie on a ranking website for most rewatchable movies of all time. I can't remember where it was ranked on there, but I put it on the poll on Patreon and y'all voted for this, so let's check it out today. I think it's high school, but I'm not sure. Let's get into it. Thank y'all for watching, man. I'm recovering, so my voice ain't what it used to be, so y'all bear with me. But before we get into this movie, let's pay some bills. The sponsor of today's video is me. As some of you might have guessed by now, I am an artist. I create oil paintings. You can see it in my studio. I change them off often. A way you can support me and the channel is by purchasing some of my work. Now, these are not the original paintings, but I doubt you could tell the difference. These are museum quality canvas prints. These are prints that are sturdy and professionally made, ready to hang once you get them. There's a variety of portrait and wildlife options you can pick from. If you use the promo code FrankArt, you can get 20% off any of these professional prints. The link to my shop is in the description, so if you feel like spicing up your walls, hanging some art, and supporting a local artist, go down to my website and get yourself a piece of art. Once again, the promo code is FrankArt for 20% off on the checkout. Thank you to me for sponsoring this video. So I heard this was a comedy. We need some comedy in our lives right now, you know? Oh yeah. Back to the 80s with this soundtrack. Oh yeah. Recently I have discovered, I don't know what genre it is, but I think it's kind of jazz, but like 80s jazz. And there's this song I've had on repeat, and the title of the song is Badge and Gun by the Sunglass Kid. And dog, repeat. So the moment I heard that intro song, that's exactly what I thought about. Don't You Forget About Me, Simple Minds. Okay. Let me see if I recognize anybody here. David Bowie, R.I.P. Holy shit.
Saturday, March 24th, Shermer High School. Saturday in detention for whatever it was we did wrong.
Detention?
In the simplest terms, the most convenient definitions. We were brainwashed.
Yikes.
Can't believe you can't get me out of this.
Detention?
It's so absurd I have to be here on a Saturday.
Is this the first time or the last time we do this?
Last.
Oh, mister, you figure out a way to study.
Not the little sister saying yeah.
Guys screw around. There's nothing wrong with that. You want to miss a match? You want to blow your ride?
I love how it showed how different kids and their parents interact about the same matters. The mom that wants him to study, the dad that is more relaxed, the father who is more interested in sports and future prospects and all that. I like that we're gonna have a diverse cast, different characters. And there's the one coming by themselves with no parent. This one didn't even get a pep talk. Are they all strangers? I have a feeling he's gonna be a character. Let's see where this goes. Oh, hello.
Well, well.
Excuse me, sir. I think there's been a mistake. I know it's detention, but I don't think I belong in here.
Okay.
It is now 7:06. You have exactly 8 hours and 54 minutes to think about why you're here. And you may not talk.
Yeah.
Will not move from these seats. You will not sleep. We are going to write an essay, describing to me who you think you are.
Is this a test?
Essay. I do not mean a single word repeated 1,000 times. Decide whether or not you care to return.
Yeah, you know, I can answer that right now, sir. You know, that'd be no for me, because...
Sit down, Johnson.
You have 8 hours, son.
My office.
She's kind of a loner back there. She's getting in there.
Eating your hand, you're not gonna be hungry for lunch.
He's gonna mess with him the whole movie, isn't he? I like this concept though, and I think this is probably where it originated from, because I've seen a lot of TV shows and movies that use this same concept where they put different characters into a situation and interactions. They get to learn about themselves or go on different character arcs. So I'm excited for this one and what they end up writing about themselves. But from the montage we saw in the beginning, oh, that's what got them into detention. Gotcha. I was thinking that's all the things they did during detention. Like they wrecked the school, but that was prior.
It's the shits, huh?
No. What are we supposed to do if we have to take a piss?
Please.
You gotta go.
You whip it out and you're dead before the first drop hits the floor.
You're pretty sexy when you get angry. Why don't you go close that door? We'll get the prom queen impregnated.
Hey, if I lose my temper, you're totaled, man.
Totally? You couldn't ignore me if you tried.
Ew.
Are you guys like boyfriend, girlfriend?
What's going on in there? Pricks.
Well, you know the doors are supposed to stay open.
So what?
So why don't you just shut up?
You would know. You don't even know any of us.
Well, I don't know any lepers either, but I'm not gonna run out and join one of their clubs.
So let's watch the mouth, huh?
Physics club, too.
I love how he keeps trying to include himself. I'm in math. I'm in a physics class. I didn't know they were gonna start off the discussions this early. The dude's name John Bender. I think he thinks every one of them there is just pretentious. He's just a... I think she really psychoanalyzed him really well about how he's a coward without finding anywhere he belongs, so he dunks on them. So it's so interesting to see how their personalities seep out and like what matters to them. Oh, dude, just wanna just put his head down and get their work done and leave, but I'm liking these dynamics.
Hey, how come Andrew gets to get up?
That's right.
If he gets up, we'll all get up. It'll be anarchy. But what if there's a fire? Violating fire codes and endangering the lives of children would be unwise at this juncture in your career, sir.
For God's sake. The next screw that falls out is gonna be you. What was that? You just bought yourself another Saturday, mister.
Oh, crushed.
I've got you for the rest of your natural-born life if you don't watch yourself. You want another one?
Yes.
You got it. You got another one. You through?
Go Bender.
That's 7, including the one when we first came in. You asked Mr. Byrne here.
Boy, shut up.
His closet.
Now it's 8. You stay out of it. Shut up, Pee-wee.
Say, shut up, Pee-wee. Hey, he was just trying to correct him, sir. It is 7.
Be right outside those doors. The next time I have to come in here, I'm cracking skulls.
Hello? What was that? He's smoking in detention. Wow.
Wake up! Who has to go to the lavatory?
Lavatory? Bathroom? Never heard that term for bathroom before.
You're right. Wrong to destroy literature. Mole really pumps my nads.
Oh, yeah.
I love his work.
Looks like she's starting to like him.
You grounded tonight?
I don't know. My mom said I was, but my dad told me just to blow her off.
It's a big party at Stubby's. Pretty wild.
Yeah?
Yeah, you gonna go?
You like your old man better than your mom?
They're both screwed.
No, I mean, if you had to choose between them.
Interesting.
I don't know. Probably go live with my brother. They use me just to get back at each other.
You get along with your parents?
Well, if I say yes, I'm an idiot, right?
But if you say you get along with your parents, well, you're a liar, too.
Uh-oh.
You know something, man? If we weren't in school right now, I'd waste you.
Fellas, I don't like my parents either. I mean, I don't.
You're a neo-maxi Zoom dweeby.
Yeah, well, he's got a name.
Yeah,
What's your name?
Brian.
See?
What's your name?
What's yours?
Claire.
You see, I'm not sure if you know this, but there are two kinds of fat people. There's fat people that were born to be fat, and there's fat people that were once thin, but they became fat.
What the hell is his problem?
Are you a virgin? Have you ever kissed a boy on the mouth?
Leave her alone.
Andrew.
You and how many are your friends?
Just me. Anytime you're ready, pal.
Oh. He isn't wrestling.
I don't want to get into this with you, man.
Hey, that takedown was cold. Let's see it again, man. That was a nice little takedown.
It's real simple.
Oh.
You don't talk to her. You don't look at her.
She took the
You
knife.
don't even think about her. You understand me?
I'm trying to help her.
Brian, how you doing?
Your dad work here? How does one become a janitor?
You want to be a janitor?
No, I just want to know how one becomes a janitor.
You guys think I'm just some untouchable peasant, sir? Peon, you know? Following a broom around after shitheads like you for the last 8 years, I've learned a couple of things.
Look at them. Is it me or does she look like Selena Gomez? I know she's not, obviously, but is it me or does she look like Selena? Look at her.
I think the cafeteria would be a more suitable place for us to eat lunch in, sir.
I don't care what you think, Andrew.
We're extremely thirsty, sir.
I have a really low tolerance for dehydration.
I'm gonna have you roaming these halls. You.
Why is it always Andrew?
Come on your feet, Missy. Let's go.
What do you drink? Okay, forget I asked.
She's just observing him. Vodka? You're wild.
When do you drink vodka?
Whenever.
So this whole time she could talk, she was just blending in the background. And she still has that knife. This whole time she could talk. Vodka.
I'm here today because,
Is he gonna lie?
because my coach and my father don't want me to blow my ride. So I get treated differently because, coach thinks I'm a winner. So does my old man.
Very interesting. Now, why don't you tell me why you're really in here?
When have you ever gotten laid?
I've laid lots of times.
Name one.
She lives in Canada. Met her at Niagara Falls. You wouldn't know her. Let's just drop it, okay? We'll talk about it later.
No, drop what? What are you talking about?
Well, Brian's trying to tell me that in addition to the number of girls in the Niagara Falls area, that presently you and he are riding the hobby horse.
Oh, pig.
It was only because I didn't want to know I was a virgin, okay? Excuse me for being a virgin. I'm sorry.
Why didn't you let me know you were a virgin? I think it's okay for a guy to be a virgin.
Look at that little smile they made.
Where's your lunch?
You're wearing it.
Oh yeah.
What's that?
Sushi?
Sushi.
Sushi?
Rice, raw fish, and seaweed.
You won't accept a guy's tongue in your mouth and you're gonna eat that?
Can I eat?
All the calories. Because he's an athlete. You know what? I gotta remind myself that this is high school. And these are children. There's not a lot of explanation for the stupid shit children do sometimes. So let me stop trying to make sense of some things.
Well, Brian, this is a very nutritious lunch. All the food groups are represented. Did your mom marry Mr. Rogers? How's your day, pal? Great, Dad. How's yours? Isn't our son swell?
This is torture.
Yes, dear. Isn't life swell?
What about your family?
Oh, mine?
Yeah.
It's really easy. Stupid, worthless, forgot ugly, lazy.
It's all part of your image. I don't believe a word of it.
You don't believe me? You believe this? about the size of a cigar. Do I stutter?
Got a lot of rage inside.
You shouldn't have said that.
How did I know?
How do you know where Vernon went?
I don't.
Why are we risking getting caught?
I don't know. You ask me one more question and I'm beating the shit out of you.
Sorry.
Is that weed?
It's drugs.
Screw that, Bender. Put it back.
Drugs. Boy has marijuana. Do you approve of this?
Her face. She does not give a damn.
We have to go through the cafeteria.
No, the activities hall.
Hey, man, you don't know what you're talking
No,
about.
you don't know what you're talking about.
Look at them having time of their life.
That son of a bitch.
Sacrifice play. Look at him taking the bullet for them.
Bender! Bender! What is this? What are you doing here? What is this?
What about your shoe?
The wise guy here is taking it upon himself to go to the gymnasium. Look at him. He's a bum. You want to see something funny? You go visit John Bender in 5 years. You'll see how goddamn funny he is.
Yikes.
Someday, when you're out of here and you've forgotten all about this place and they've forgotten all about you and you're wrapped up in your own pathetic life, I'm gonna be there.
Yikes.
You threatening me?
He is.
You think anybody is gonna take your word over mine?
Wow.
Get on your feet, pal. Let's find out how tough you are. I want to know right now if you are. Come on.
Wow.
Let's...
This is going way too far. Way too far. Wow.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, you should lose your job, man.
You're a gutless turd.
He just scared the shit out of him, especially knowing how bad he's abused at home by his parents. Somewhere in my mind, I was saying, wow, I wish he could record this message. But nah, we're in the 80s. Cell phones are not rampant like that. Ain't no cell phones. And he locked him in there. You don't know who you're messing with.
He says.
Crazy.
What was that ruckus?
What ruckus?
I was just in my office and I heard a ruckus.
Could you describe the ruckus, sir?
What is that noise?
What noise?
Really, sir, there wasn't any noise.
Boy.
Is that the noise that you're talking about?
I will not be made a fool of.
It already happened.
It was an accident.
You're an asshole.
Big time.
Sue me.
Oh? She's gonna go smoke? No way.
Shit.
Wow. The FOMO is real. I've seen this picture before with the shades.
I'm so popular. Everybody loves me so much at this school.
Relax. Is she gonna join them? Wow. This kid is cracked up.
Hey, Carl. How you doing?
Good.
Good. What's up?
What's happening? What are you doing in the basement files?
Oh, nothing. A little homework here.
Homework, huh?
Yeah.
Confidential files. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
I would really appreciate it if this would be something that you and I could keep between us.
What are you gonna do for me, man? Got $50?
No, you got a middle name?
Her middle name is Ralph, as in puke. Birth date's March 12th. You're 5'9" and a half.
Oh?
Social security number is 049380991.
Hello?
Wow.
How's she know
Are you
all that?
psychic?
No.
I stole your wallet.
Give it to me.
No.
Give it. This is great. You're a thief, too, huh?
I'm not a thief.
You don't believe in just one guy, one girl?
Do you?
Yeah, it should be. Why not?
How come you got so much shit in your purse?
You want to see what's in my bag?
No.
She's gonna show them anyways.
My home life is unsatisfying.
Okay.
So you're saying you'd subject yourself to the violent dangers of these Chicago streets because your home life is unsatisfying? Allison here says she wants to run away because her home life is unsatisfying.
I mean, we did see her parents drop her and drive off.
Unsatisfying.
Leave me alone.
Wait a minute. You're carrying all that crap around in your purse.
Hey.
Is he gonna apologize?
You want to talk?
No.
But I didn't dump my purse out on the couch and invite people into my problems, did I?
Touche.
So what's wrong?
Mm-hmm.
Parents?
I like how they're all finding common ground.
They ignore me.
I like that scene a lot. They're all hiding something. I guess naturally they've got a little fear of vulnerability. But I like how scene by scene they open up to each other and find out that they all have a lot in common one way or the other. Maybe some worse than others.
I'm trying to make a serious point here. Girl, I've been teaching for 22 years. And each year, these kids get more and more arrogant.
Oh, bullshit, man. Come on, Vern. The kids haven't changed. You have.
These kids turned on me. Think I'm a big f***ing joke.
Listen, Vern, if you were 16, what would you think of you, huh?
Hey, Carl, you think I give one rat's ass what these kids think of me?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I do.
That when I get older, these kids are gonna take care of me.
Boy, please.
Wouldn't count on it.
Exactly.
What would I do for $1 million?
Would you drive to school naked?
Yes.
I do that.
For $1 million?
I'll do anything sexual. I don't need $1 million to do it either.
You're lying.
I already have. I don't think that from a legal standpoint, what he did can be construed as I paid him.
Adult.
Yeah.
Right.
He's married, too.
Oh,
Have you ever done it?
I don't even have a psychiatrist.
Have you ever done it with a normal person? It's kind of a double-edged sword, isn't it?
A what?
It is a trap for most people, yeah.
I'm sure. Why don't you just forget it?
Oh, you're a tease and you know it. All girls are teases.
She's only a tease if what she does gets you hot.
I don't do anything.
Oh, are you medically frigid or is it psychological?
I didn't mean it that way. You guys are putting words into my mouth.
Well, if you just answer the question.
Why don't you just answer the question?
Be honest.
It's no big deal.
Yeah, answer it. Just answer the
Why all the pressure?
I never did it!
I never did it either. I'm a compulsive liar.
Jesus Christ.
She got you to admit something you didn't want to admit to.
Okay, fine, but that doesn't make it any less bizarre.
What's bizarre?
Oh, are you bizarre?
He can't think for himself.
She's right. Do you guys know what I did to get in here?
Tell us.
I taped Larry Lester's buns together.
That was you?
Said I did it for my old man.
Wow.
I tortured this poor kid because I wanted him to think that I was cool. And I got the feeling that he was disappointed that I never cut loose on anyone, right?
That is up.
When I was sitting in Vernon's office, all I could think about was Larry's father and explain what happened. I mean, how do you apologize for something like that? He's like this mindless machine that I can't even relate to anymore.
Favorite scene so far. One way or the other, all these kids are kind of like messed up. And him directly from his father. And I love the full circle and like what he was thinking about. This whole idea of like what his father sees weakness as. And him letting, or him thinking about Larry going back home. What if that was you going back home to your father and the embarrassment and your father seeing you as weak for letting another boy do that to you? Traumatized the heck out of Larry. But I love how the scene was shot and the self-reflection.
I won't tolerate any losers in this family. Your intensity is for shit. Win! Win! Win!
Trauma.
I think your old man and my old man should get together and go bowling.
For real.
It's like me, like with my grades. I step outside myself, kind of, and like when I look in at myself, I don't like what I see.
Wow.
I really don't.
What's wrong with you? Why don't you like yourself?
Yeah, we had this assignment, to make this. We had 8 weeks to do it, and then got an F on it.
Damn.
I've never gotten an F in my life.
No, you're a genius because you can't make a lamp.
What do you know about trigonometry?
I could care less about trigonometry.
Bender, did you know without trigonometry there'd be no engineering?
Without lamps, there'd be no light.
Okay, so neither one of you is any better than the other one.
I can write with my toes. I can also eat.
I can make spaghetti.
What can you do? It's one thing I can do. No, forget it. It's way too embarrassing.
You ever seen Wild Kingdom? I mean, that guy's been doing that show for 30 years.
You have to swear to God you won't laugh.
Everybody gonna laugh.
Okay.
Hello? Applying lipstick with...
I don't even count, right? I could disappear forever and it wouldn't make any difference.
Call back.
Don't you ever, ever compare yourself to me, okay? You know what I got for Christmas this year? It was a banner year at the old Bender family. I got a carton of cigarettes.
What about that is her fault? That you gotta throw it at her face. Is her being privileged her fault?
My God, are we gonna be like our parents?
Not me.
Nah, you have power.
What is going to happen to us on Monday? I mean, I consider you guys my friends.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not wrong, am I?
No.
I like that.
We're friends now, that is. You want the truth? I don't think so.
Damn.
If Brian came walking up to you in the hall on Monday, what would you do? I mean, picture this. You're there with all the sports. I know exactly what you'd do. You'd say hi to him, and when he left, you'd cut him all up so your friends wouldn't think that you really liked him.
No way.
Why don't you take Allison to one of your heavy metal vomit parties? Or take Brian out to the parking lot at lunch and get high. Or what about Andy, for that matter? What about me?
Never gonna happen. Just bury your head in the sand and wait for prom.
I hate you.
You just made her point though. That's what she was trying to say. And I get where they're all coming from, like where she's coming from about how, I want to say the society, but it's more like the school and the structure and how everything is set up, like what she explained. Like, yeah, if you're with all your jocks, you wouldn't want to be seen anywhere close to this kid. Or if you're with your friends, you wouldn't want to be seen with me. And I love this idea of like it showing that we all have more in common than what separates us, or like the boxes that we're all like low-key put in, be it our faults or external influences. But yeah, the whole rant he went on just kind of proved her points too, where she's trying to say. And I love how it's breaking all their hearts to hear this. Like, deep down they'll all want to continue their camaraderie, but interesting convo.
Then I assume Allison and I are better people than you guys. Us weirdos. Would you do that to me?
I don't have any friends.
Well, if you did,
No.
I just want to tell each of you that I wouldn't do that.
Takes one person to start it though.
Friends wouldn't mind because they look up to us.
You're so conceited, Glenn.
For real. Because that's the first thing she said at the beginning, that I'm not supposed to be here. I'm not like them. And I feel obviously that comes from probably her parents and their position in the world, like financially and all that. People feel that anybody below them are deplorables. Anybody below them are rascals. And you can tell that's been ingrained in her mind. Because, they are teenagers at this point. A lot of their worldviews are not to discredit their own personal experiences, but a lot of their worldviews sometimes can be external. I don't want to say that in a way to discredit their own traumas, because they've all gone through things with their parents and their lives. But it's like, you can tell that like some people, they just feel like their shit don't stink. You know what I'm saying?
You're so conceited, Glenn.
Yeah, he had enough of
You're
it.
so conceited.
I hate it. I hate having to go along with everything my friends say.
Then why do you do it? I don't understand what? You think I don't understand pressure, Claire? Well, you.
I love this for them though.
I'm here. Mr. Ryan found a gun in the locker.
Jesus.
Why'd you have a gun in your locker?
I tried. The trunk on. The light's supposed to go on. It didn't go on. I mean,
What's the
My
gun?
God.
we can't have an F.
Wow.
That was a flare gun. Went off in my locker.
I'm not gonna lie to you. To you guys, this second half of this movie really won my heart. I'm not gonna lie. Just this whole sitting here and them just pouring out their hearts to each other, like addressing their grievances, like getting the rage out, listening to each other's stories. I mean, every single one of them couldn't be any more different, you know? But like there's so much things that like they can relate to each other with, even when they don't like understand. For instance, him talking about his grades and pressure from his parents to the point of even considering ending it. Like that's the kind of pressure that Andrew, like even they showed Andrew's face, like he can't, is his name Andrew? John. Like he can't even comprehend because like his grades have probably always been shit, but he has different kind of pressure at home. Freaking abusive parents, you know, physically abusive parents too. So they all have different pressures and like different traumas from different things. So even though they don't understand verbatim what each other is going through, they have a feeling of it. Yeah, this second half of this movie won my heart for real.
You want to know what I did to get in here? Nothing. Didn't have anything better to do.
That adds up. This is cathartic, man. Oh, they got the moves. I'm not tripping that she looks like Selena Gomez, right? At least in this film. The short hair. Is this Selena? Oh. Yes! She looks like Selena Gomez. I swear. If you look at it, maybe it's just me. Where's he going?
Are you gonna write your paper?
Yeah, what?
Well, it's kind of a waste for all of us to write our paper, don't you think?
Oh, well, that's what Vernon wants us to do. You just don't want to write your paper.
You're the smartest, right?
You're gonna make him write your paper?
We trust you.
Girl.
Yeah.
You gonna tell him what to write?
Don't be afraid.
Makeover?
That in my eye.
I'm not singing. Just close that. No, wait a minute. Just go like that.
Why are you being so nice to me?
Because you're letting me.
Am I thinking too much into that? That is so much more profound than it actually is. Why are you being nice to me? Because you're letting me. Maybe I'm thinking too much into it. But yeah, sometimes you gotta give people space to be kind to you and help you. That's what I saw. That's what I thought of you're letting me as.
You lost?
Hello? My man just saw an angel. Hello?
Why'd you do that? I can see your face.
Is that good or bad?
Yeah, boy.
See, Brian? See you next Saturday.
You bet.
The emo aesthetic is pretty good too. That fast? Yeah, you gotta have a convo with your dad. Oh, that's a couple of change. Yeah, her parents are not gonna like this. Oh, right in front of their car too?
We accept the fact that we had to sacrifice a whole Saturday in detention for whatever it was we did. But we think you're crazy to make us write an essay telling you who we think we are. And you see us as you want to see us.
The beginning.
Is that each one of us is a brain.
And an athlete.
Sincerely yours, The Breakfast Club.
That's a bar. And this makes sense because obviously he's not gonna learn his lesson. I mean, the teacher, he's not gonna learn his lesson, and he's gonna bring them back to detention next Saturday. And you know they'll love coming back and hanging out with each other next Saturday. Awesome movie, man. Like I said, the second half really won my heart because I feel the first half of the movie was very important to establish all their differences and how weird each of them are in their own special beautiful ways, and kind of finding the reasons, not finding but showing us the reasons why they have their attitudes and personalities and the way they are, be it from like family trauma, pressure, neglect, abuse, like different things. And kind of like how I predicting genius or anything, just because this kind of storyline has been like done so much, not that it's a bad thing, but like putting very different people in an isolated area and seeing how they learn more about themselves and each other and develop over time. I I love this. I definitely see why a lot of people enjoy and love this movie. It's such a gem. Yeah, the second half of the movie, when things started getting more emotional, when people started getting a lot more vulnerable, when people started like addressing some of their traumas, their past, like learning about each other, finding what unites them, the compassion, the care. Yeah, that was like, yeah, I absolutely loved everything about that. Initially, I was a little bit worried that the movie was gonna be just more of a comedy with teenagers, but when all that drama part came in, ooh, chef's kiss. Thank you all for watching. I'm glad I watched this film. It was really good. A lot of good talking points and lessons here. I wish I talked more, but I'm recovering from being ill, but I think I said enough. Appreciate you guys. Take care. Peace.